But here we go.
DC Sin going up against Ruki. Oh, Dizzy. And again,
you never see these kinds of this is not a, like, you never see this kind of matchup.
Yeah, these brothers, again, they don't get to travel that much. You know, they've been, you know, kept landlocked in Japan. But both of these players are incredibly strong again, and representing West Coast Japan. They're going to be a West Coast Japan team kill here.
So,
and they're going to know each other very well. They get a lot of play experience versus each other. Again, you might see some fishy stuff. No pun intended.
So let's hit. So let's hit in with the basics. Let's talk about the matchup itself. DC, I feel like is going to have a hard time versus Ruki. I mean, I feel like that because Dizzy does have that option of just having something on the screen at all times. You have to respect it.
Yeah, obviously Beak Driver and 5S, those have huge ranges. And for that reason, Ruki is going to have to be kind of cautious when he's in that range of maybe about 60–70% of the screen, just because, again, the return off of Sin's hits. He's just going to bleed you off of any touch. And it's going to be dangerous for him to set things up in neutral. He can't really set in neutral like that because Sin will eat him alive for it. He's going to have to run away, give chase. Sin, of course, not a low mobility character, not necessarily a high one, but he does have the ability to move around the screen, again, with that command leap. But
he has good enough buttons to keep Dizzy honest.
For sure.
Like you said before, range is going to be a major factor, but I feel like that's the mindset that you need. It's like, hey, I'm going to lock this character down so they can't move. But now you know Dizzy's like, okay, what can I do? If you air dash in low, I still have my 2S. I still have my 6 speed. If I get a fish out there, what am I going to do? Am I going to go for another setup? Am I just going to take that and say, hey, let me push him to the corner. Let me get this knockdown. But the match is about to unfold, and I think we're going to our character selection process right now. But, yeah, I feel like since we don't get to see this matchup often, I'm pretty sure these guys have a lot more like expertise in it than we do, considering we don't play the characters like that. However, what do you go to coming from the fact that Sin can basically kill Dizzy in like a combo?
Yeah, that's a sequence that can absolutely happen in this game, in this matchup specifically. Again, you talk about Dizzy, low health, low Dizzy protection. It's very easy for her to get stunned. There are conditions in this character matchup where Sin can end the round in one hit. Those conditions do exist. But again, it's going to be difficult for her to. She has to kind of run away. Again, that's really her objective here. She wants to run away zone, be able to score a knockdown. You have to be a little bit worried because of Sin's DP. He does have a meterless reversal in that, and it does hit on both sides, right?
Yes.
So you got to be careful with the left-right mix-up. You have to, and I'm sure DC is going to represent that option.
But I feel like I'm pretty sure what's going to happen. It's going to be a knockdown. It's not going to be a wake-up DP because he knows Dizzy's going to summon fish. He's going to get up and run forward.
And that's, again, the thing. Those fish can act as meat shields for you in a lot of situations. So, again, like we were talking about yesterday, Steve, against Dizzy, she's going to force you to make decisions sometimes. You're going to mash and take care of the fish, or you're going to let me roll.
All right, here we go.
And don't get any ideas, Steve. I see you getting moist, but baby, she's 8 years old.
Come on, man. In the world of Guilty Gear, I guess it's cool, man.
Yeah, she grew up fast.
This is mom versus son right now.
Absolutely, you can't hit your mother like that.
All right, here we go. And like I said before, you see DC trying to get in. Projectiles are playing everywhere.
Yeah, he's just trying
Bullet hail.
Ruki's just trying to flood the screen right now. Make it difficult for DC to try to get in. Again, trade off the beak there.
Works slide, nice block on the vulture seeds. What that hit behind?
Reverse hitbox jump S. But still, Ruki gets away. And DC able to get some calories back and eat, but he's going to spend some trying to get in.
Yeah, pops out the Lunchable. Eats the ice spike. And look, just slowly but surely getting pushed to the corner. I talked about those two air dashes. Just came in handy, and that's where that mobility is going to help. Nice conversion. Push back to the corner. And you know DC's probably scouting the jump, but not if you eat a beat driver.
And good defense from Ruki here. You get a character you have to be very good defensively with. Again, not the best options outside of using meter.
Oh, nice.
Carter, she's in the corner now. Good block from Ruki.
Ooh, went for the blitz in there just in case you tried to do something.
Gets the low. DC advantage.
Oh, get out of here, Fairy. Tinkerbell, get lost. Nice 6P to start off early. And instantly, you know Dizzy didn't mind just air dash back just to try to get something started. More familiars need to be on the screen. This matchup becomes harder the less things that are on the screen.
And look at that exchange just now. DC tried to eat on him, but the laserfish interrupted the eat. DC took counter hit damage and didn't even get the calories for it.
Oh, bad blitz, and that's going to get you a knockdown in the corner. DC in control right now.
YRC testing. Look at that. Again, that guard bar at the top right of your screen, just below the health, kicked in at the very end. All it needed was one touch to be able to close it out.
DC's scouting really hard right now. He's scouting really hard right now. He's waiting for that double. He's waiting for the jump and the air dash to come into play before he makes any moves.
And in my opinion, both of these guys are the bracket busters. They're the big X factors of this bracket.
Oh, nice. starts crouching in the middle of that string. That's one of the things I like about Sin, and you talked about he's not bad when it comes to mobility. His buttons are really good for starting and ending pressure in the air.
Yes.
Stuff like that, comboing into vulture seas is something you're really going to be looking for. You talked about that manual jump that he has. Those are things that are really going to come in handy, but like I said, look at what's on the screen right now.
You can't block. Oh, you can't see that, man.
Can't block them all, baby. You cannot block them all. Pops the bubble. That's going to give you a combo.
Well, says, but it hit awkwardly. Now DC with the advantage, but hey, Ruki with the reversal throw in the corner, that's big, and he's got meter to back him up as well. You can't block all that. Goes the empty low after the fish. Look at him just summoning stuff, just flooding the screen. Gets the throw again.
It looks like a storm outside.
I wish, bro, I'm so glad my mom doesn't beat me like that. I'm so glad she don't beat me like that.
That was raised old. That's how my mom beat me, man. She used to summon stuff.
She used to put
summon a switch.
She throwing fish
Hand
at
me the book. I'm telling you, I got whooped with everything.
Let me get that icicle.
Nice air throw.
To take the corner as well. Good positional advantage. Forcing him to block the laser fish. Puts that vulture seas out there just to be able to say, hey, don't come up here.
And then YRC gives yourself an extra movement option after. Nice blitz early on. Nice little air dash and a throw again. Nice 2H. Ooh, back
step on the second hit of the 5 heavy.
And you have to be careful. There's a lot of situations where Sin has true block strings. If he combos in the 2D, it's really it's a real block string, so you gotta respect it. Oh, baits the burst, gets the 6H on the knockdown.
Into the flame bubble as well.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ice spike. Burst is nowhere in sight. A ways off. You gotta hold this, bro.
DC holding out until the very end.
Pressure. Gets another throw, and that's gonna be that. Ruki takes that second game. Man, what do you do? If you use your burst, you don't have any meter. You're going to be faultless defensing and push her away from you. What do you do when you have no more resources? You hold that.
Especially when Ruki gets on top of you with all those resources on his side. He's going to be summoning every summon she can do, and then wire seeing him. Again, just flood the screen. DC with the early conversion here gets corner control. Throw into the corner again. Testing with the overhead.
Block. And you see him dash through. That was scary, because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't even know there was still a hitbox on that, and he just dashed through. That's how you know he's aware. He knows. Ruki in trouble. Life really low. Early burst. Oh,
tried to take the corner with it, but okay, gets a good blitz and a low afterwards. Gonna take the corner. Give himself a chance to make something happen here. Knockdown again. Ice spike.
And we've seen him bait the burst multiple times. Will he do it again?
He absolutely will.
He's gonna do it again. And that's the problem with Dizzy. She might not have a lot of life. Look at the rewind double air dash usage right there.
And the scary thing is all the meter on Ruki's side too. He has no way. He has no reason to stop.
I like the jump. Wow, close anti-air. What? Yo, Ruki's coming alive right now. Man, this music.
Absolutely.
Far S back dashes the slide. Man, this dude is wearing. Still eats a beak driver. Let me get this counter hit combo.
Yeah, counter hit beak at that. Look at that health difference. It's just off one hit. Ooh, backstep 2K again. Such an important button for Dizzy. That far-reaching low like that goes and gets the grab again. I told you this character, she needs to work that grab. Ruki knows that, and he is one of the best at it.
Oh, another blitz. This time it works out. Charging up that blitz makes you susceptible to throws, especially if projectiles are on the screen and you didn't get that stun animation. Nice ice spike again.
Just zoning now.
The Universal Studios ride right here, man. There's so much stuff on the screen.
Senses DC's hesitation, goes up, gets a grab.
That was a throw attempt. I just loved it. That's what I was talking about right there. Sin's normals in the air gives him a lot of options to open people up if this is a bad situation. Full meter at disposal
next
for
Dizzy. Next hit for Ruki wins.
But
he's going to base his burst. He's going to bait it.
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
why
that
I ain't say it. That's why I ain't say it.
I'll take that back.
And that will be that.
Moving on with a smirk too. Ruki, Dizzy moving on through losers.
Yo, we got a Dizzy in the top 8 of EVO Japan. That is actually crazy. I can't even believe I just saw that match.
We had